1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Munib Ahmed. First, the headlines. Prime Minister says country cannot achieve progress and prosperity until the leaders are made accountable under the rule of law. Minister for Science and Technology has welcomed WhatsApp decision to delay the change of its privacy policy, terming it a positive step. The United States has imposed fresh sanctions on Iranian individuals and entities. South African cricket squad has arrived in Pakistan to participate in 2 Test and 3 T20 international matches. Now, the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan says his idea of Naya Pakistan is based on following the basic principles adopted by the state of Medina. In an interview with a private channel, he said, "No state can move forward and achieve welfare and progress without meritocracy and rule of law, and his government is also based on these basic fundamentals." Replying to a question, the Prime Minister said the only issue of the PDM leadership is to avoid accountability through an NRO, which he would never give. He said the country cannot achieve progress and prosperity until the leaders are made accountable under the rule of law. Imran Khan said, contrary to the bloody revolution, which is quick, he is pursuing the slow process revolution, which comes through ballot. Minister for Science and Technology Chaudhry Fawad Hussain has welcomed WhatsApp decision to delay the change of its privacy policy, terming it a positive step. In a tweet today, he said companies like Facebook affect too many people and it is important that in critical decision-making involve wider section of consumers and data protection must be ensured at all times. 2,432 new COVID-19 cases surfaced in the country with 45 deaths reported over the last 24 hours. 42,422 tests were carried out during this period. According to latest statistics, there are now 33,763 active cases of virus in the country. 4,072,099 people have so far recovered from the disease. Member British Parliament Dabiel Abrahams has urged Prime Minister Boris Johnson to take up the issue of massive human rights violations being committed in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir with his counterpart Narendra Modi during his visit to India. In a letter written to Boris Johnson, she also called for raising the discriminatory attitude being meted out to minorities in India with the Indian Prime Minister. Azad Jammu and Kashmir President Sardar Masood Khan has highly appreciated the British parliamentarians for boldly highlighting the Indian brutalities in the illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir in their parliament. In a special statement, there is categorical message to India from the British parliamentarians to stop its brutal acts in the illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir and give the Kashmiri people their right to self-determination as per the UN resolutions. Masood Khan said the world community has realized, despite Indian cunningness, that peace in South Asia region could not be achieved until the settlement of Kashmir dispute as per Kashmiri's aspiration and upholding the principles of justice. The United Nations has expressed concern over the humanitarian situation in Ethiopia's Tigray region. In a statement, High Commissioner for Refugees Filippo Grandi said the UNHCR and partners carried out a rapid assessment mission last week at the 2 camps with the Ethiopian Agency for Refugee and Returnee Affairs and have been able to start restoring the water supply and limited health services. The United States has imposed fresh sanctions on Iranian individuals and entities as Washington continues to step up pressure on Tehran. In a statement, U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said Washington blacklisted 7 entities and 2 individuals in sanctions related to Iran shipping lines and Iranian shipping entities. In Afghanistan, 13 policemen have been killed in an attack by Taliban in Gorian district of Herat province. The attack comes hours after the United States announced that it has reduced the number of its troops to 2,500 in Afghanistan as per the US-Taliban agreement signed in Doha last year in February. The South African cricket squad has arrived in Pakistan for their first tour to the country after a 14-year break. The team led by Quinton de Kock reached Karachi today and will be tested for COVID-19 soon. Both teams will play 2 Test and 3 T20 international matches. The Test matches will be played at Karachi and Rawalpindi, while all 3 T20 matches will be played at Lahore. First Test match will be played at Karachi on 26th of this month. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live videos streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.